Right, I've transcribed this conversation, which took place on the 28th of October 2013 with Andrew Chitty, the Deputy Manager at Halesworth Delivery Office. And I've transcribed it, and I'm going to read it out because obviously Royal Mail has heard the recording and made a complaint to YouTube, so under the privacy laws. So on the presumption that it's about having this person's voice recorded, I will read it out myself. Okay, and it's 4 minutes and 21 seconds, the recording. So it starts off with part of a sentence here that I've had to throw in, but this is me speaking. Me, only what we said this, that bit isn't on the recording. It starts with morning. You want me to come back in at 6:30 now, yeah? Andrew Chitty says, just at the moment, I'll talk to Paul. That's Paul Browning. Paul's actually back today, which is a weight off my shoulders. I'll speak to Paul. We've got problems again at Bungay. So once things have calmed down and we've sorted things out, then I'll just say to him, look, we need to come up with a bit of a plan to me. I say, Andrew Chitty says, and I'll talk to you again before we sort of, finalise anything. Me, yeah, because the end result of Saturday really was, all it did was make me half an hour later, and I got the delivery done in time, but I didn't get my households done in time, you know. Although I did do the delivery backwards. Andrew Chitty, yeah, right, yeah, all right. So you're closer to the office towards the end. Yeah, me. Yeah, I did the boxes at the beginning because they're all 9 o'clock, so I got all of them. Andrew Chitty. Yeah, that's a bit of a head fuck though, isn't it? If you're used to doing it one way. Me. Yeah. Andrew Chitty. And you do it back to front, yeah? Me. Yeah, absolutely. Andrew Chitty. All right. Just leave it with us. Me. Yeah, lovely. Andrew Chitty. Leave it with us, and I'll speak to Paul, and we'll see what we can. Me. Yeah. Andrew Chitty. See if we can't hatch a little bit of a interim plan to try and bridge the gap. But me. Yeah. Well, it's like I said to you the other day. I mean, if you just, Andrew Chitty, I know you've got to learn. Me, yeah. Andrew Chitty, I know you've got to learn, and the only way to learn is chucking you in at the deep end and saying, go on, that's it, get on with it. Me, but obviously, if you can, just sustain it for the meantime, because I mean, I looked at that, meaning the overtime, when I got home in that first week. I think I booked about 12 hours overtime. I think the week after that I booked about 6, you know, so it's going down. Andrew Chitty, yeah. Paul did turn around and say he's getting better, but it's just what you don't realise is just how much we're getting hammered on. Me. What, on booking overtime? Andrew Chitty, not booking overtime, no, just spend. Me, right. Andrew Chitty, within the office, I mean, cause basically you've got your work hours. Me, Andrew Chitty, and any pressure overtime over that winds up in your gross. and that's why what they're looking at. It's whatever they can beat us up with. If we're underspending on our work, they'll look at gross. If we're underspending on gross, they'll look at work. Me. Andrew Chitty. So we can't win. We can't win. But it is just spend, spend, spend. And me. Well, all I can say in your sort of favour really is the fact that obviously it is a case. I am slow because I've got a learning difficulty. They, meaning Royal Mail, know this, you know. So somewhere along the way, it's a reasonable adjustment, you know. Andrew Chitty. It is, but again, when we're talking to our bosses, me, yeah, Andrew Chitty, they don't give a shit. Me, no. Andrew Chitty, the thing is, what they're saying is, hang on a minute, the last 5 weeks you've spent this amount and the traffic was this. The traffic hasn't gone up, and all of a sudden you're spending an extra 10, 15 hours a week. Why? Response, hang on a minute, we've had a new entrant, or we've had 2 new entrants. There's a element of training in there as well, and you've also got to take into consideration that they are going to be slower until they get up to speed. And their comeback is, well, you've got to work-based coached, train them, give them extra training, do something, but you can't. Yeah, it's all pounds and pence to them. Me, yeah. Andrew Chitty. And we're getting absolutely fucking hammered for it. Me, okay. Andrew Chitty. But that's nothing new. We were getting fucking hammered for it before you was here anyway. Me. Andrew Chitty. So it makes, from that point of view, it doesn't make any difference. But we've just got to, the thing is, if we don't have the conversation with you, then I'm not being funny. Listen, I don't know you, or it's just experience. Sometimes we get somebody come in and all of a sudden that becomes the norm. If you don't have a conversation with that person, me, yeah, Andrew Chitty, then the incentive there isn't to try and, oh, have I? All right, okay, I'll see what I can do. Me, no, as I said to you the other, Andrew Chitty, a few words unclear, try and get you up to speed, that's what we've got to do. Me, as I said the other day, you know, I mean, look, I did my job at Norwich, I didn't book overtime for that. The only time I ever book overtime is when I come in and do an extra day or whatever. Andrew Chitty, see, that is on working outdoors or delivery stuff is completely different. Me, I've done deliveries. Andrew Chitty, yeah. Me, 3 times now, right? In 3 different offices, and I've always struggled with it. Andrew Chitty, yeah. Me, you know, it's the learning. When I was a reserve, it's much harder for me, and I did tell Paul all of this before I came here, you know. Andrew Chitty, yeah. Me, because if you're a reserve, you're not getting time to learn the rounds. Andrew Chitty, yeah. Me, whereas if I come in and learn a delivery, you know, like I said to you, it's a whole change. Andrew Chitty, yeah. Me, of lifestyle to me, anyway, and everything I do in my job. But you know, it's a sort of a longer learning process that will subside, you know. I mean, like I say, it's, meaning the overtime, about half in the second week of what it was in the first week, so it's getting better. Andrew Chitty, yeah, So it's going in the right direction. Me, yeah. Andrew, Chitty, that's the only thing. It's not getting worse. Me, no. Andrew, Chitty, it's getting better. But yeah, we've just got to try from my me. No, I realise what you're saying. Andrew, Chitty, point of view, we've just got to try and keep our finger on the pulse and yeah. Me, okay. Andrew, Chitty, but don't take it the wrong way. It's just me, no. Andrew, Chitty, it's just something that goes with the territory, really. All right, okay. Me, all right. Cheers. Andrew, Chitty, thank you. I don't really see how you can take it the wrong way. I'm being addressed for booking overtime. Sorry, that was the end of the recording. I'm being addressed for booking overtime when I've got disabilities and they won't make reasonable adjustments. And I'm asking them to make reasonable adjustments, and his answer to that is that their bosses don't give a shit. What could be fucking clearer?